Hello, it's Peter Adams from Wealth Vision Mastery Academy. Thank you for joining me today. We're going to talk about one of the major risks for your business, lack of an accounting system. Quite often with small businesses, particularly sole proprietors, they don't have the time or the money necessary to create an accounting system. However, without an accounting system, you expose your business to a lot of risks. So what we're going to do today is we're going to cover the reasons why you should have an accounting system, and we're also going to have a look at a little bit later the 5 biggest mistakes associated with keeping an accounting record. So let's get started. No system at all or a manual system. Both are very, very time consuming in terms of processing paperwork. Imagine if you had a computerized accounting system that could save you time and money. What would you do with, firstly, the time and the extra money? But before we go further, let's have a look at the risk to your business. How long does it take you to write up an invoice or to pay your bills? I imagine it would take you about 2 or 3 minutes, maybe even 5 minutes, depending on the complexity of your business. If you're a plumber, for instance, that has to write out all the parts and all the labour charges. That takes time. Paying the bills, going through and checking them, making sure that everything's been received okay. You still have to do that in an accounting system, but it's a lot easier in a cloud-based accounting package. Do you remember when you go out and quote your customers what your labour costs are? Do you remember how much your inventory parts are? A plumber might go out and think, okay, well, this part, how much does it cost? I've forgotten now. I've got to go back to the office to find out. If you've got an automated system, you could prepare the quote on site with the customer and give it to the customer. And perhaps straight away you get an acceptance back. So when you get back to the office, you can plan your job, work on preparing an invoice for the client and everything like that. It's important having a cloud-based accounting package. That's going to help you. You've got it there right in front of you when you're with your client in most valued time. Do you know who owes you money? Under a basic accounting system, yes you would. However, under a manual system or not having a system at all, I'm afraid the answer is no. You don't know who owes you money because you're not keeping track of it. Can you determine your tax liability at the end of the quarter, at the end of the year? How much income tax, how much VAT, how much sales tax, how much do you owe each state or federal government? Right? Having a computerized accounting system is going to help you do that. Maybe you've got to go through all your invoices and add them up. Wow. Imagine if you've got 40 odd customers and you're doing 2 invoices a customer a month. Imagine what a quarterly addition nightmare that's going to be. Do you know when to pay your bills? And also, you don't know your true cash position. Your cash position is the heart of the business. Right? You've got to know what it is. Now, what a lot of people do, they work on bank balance accounting. Bank balance accounting, wrong. Wrong way to handle your accounting. It's the wrong way to handle your business. Look at the opportunities of being able to get away from bank balance accounting. Because all that basically means is you look at your bank account every day and think, who's going to owe me or who's going to pay me money today? And then you've got to think, well, who do I owe bills to? Right? If you get a cloud-based accounting package, it takes all that worry away from you. So I ask you, stop, think about the time and the money that you're wasting at the moment by not having a computerized system. Think about the time and money that's wasted by having a manual system. A lot of people keep things in Microsoft Excel, which is okay, but it still doesn't give you the information at your fingertips. So, let me just ask you, a cloud-based accounting software package that's designed for your business. It's going to be awesome. There's certain questions that you'll be able to answer straight away. You'll know what your cash position is. You'll know who owes you what and who you owe. And also, if you want to keep track of your customers, right, who's spending most of the money with you, you can. Or if you want to see your profitability, your balance sheet, everything like that is available in a cloud-based accounting software package. I'm not going to recommend any packages today, but the key thing is when selecting a cloud-based accounting package, make sure it's specific for your industry, make sure it's easy to use, and make sure you can get the information that you want. You want to be able to run your own business. The problem It's your business, it's your choice. Choose a package that's going to work for you. Remember, there's a lack of training that comes with the accounting package. However, there's online training, right, but it just suffices. Okay, now we're going to just work on the basis now, coming up with the 5 biggest and most common mistakes with accounting records.
The 5 biggest mistakes small business owners make with their accounting records. If you run your own small business, you must keep good accounting records. Studies show that small businesses with poor accounting records are generally destined to failure, whereas businesses with good records have a much better chance of survival. So, here are some common mistakes to avoid in keeping good records. Mistake number 1, not balancing your records to your bank account. Reconciling to your bank statement ensures that everything that has gone through your bank has been included in your accounts. It's one of the first things that both an accountant and a tax auditor will look at. Here are a few things that could happen if you don't balance your books to your bank account. Your accountant or tax preparer has to do a lot more work, meaning more cost to you. You may well be paying more tax than necessary, as you could be missing expenses that could be claimed as tax deductions. You are at risk if you get a tax audit, and the tax inspector will spend a lot more time drilling down into your affairs because they will not believe you have taken due care in keeping your records. So, be disciplined to balance and reconcile your records to your bank statement every month. Mistake number 2, not doing the books often enough. Bookkeeping is often a chore at the end of a long day, but doing your books regularly will save hours of time by not having to track details that you cannot remember. Mistake number 3, not recording cash payments. Many small business owners pay cash out of their pocket for business expenses, but not recording these expenses can equate to thousands in lost tax deductions. Keep an envelope in a strategic place so that all cash receipts can be put into the envelope and entered into your records at the one time. And make sure you get a receipt for everything. Mistake number 4, not recording enough information about transactions. My experience is when many small business owners visit their accountant, they bring their bank statements, receipts, or even their computer records, and a bad memory. Do this at your peril. When everything is fresh and current, you need to add an explanation next to every transaction that is not obvious to someone else, such as your accountant or tax auditor. You will save hours with your accountant, have a stress-free end of year, and peace of mind if you get a tax audit. And mistake number 5, trying to use an accounting software program beyond your level of expertise. This mistake is often the most costly of all. Most small business owners have not been trained in accounting, yet the vast majority of accounting software requires a high level of understanding. Unless there is a specific need, most small business owners would be much better off with an easy system that allows them to accurately track money coming into their business and the money that goes out. If they issue invoices, then they also need a system for that and to track the money customers owe them. This will provide you with records that actually help you understand and manage your business while actually minimizing the time your accountant needs to spend preparing tax returns. And the best part is, you can get on with running your own business instead of trying to be an accountant.